If I could be any ingredient, I'd probably be salt because it enhances all other flavors.
Today, Chef Makai, co-founder of LAROOT World, is coming to my kitchen so we can sample 2 new nourishing dishes that will be featured and available to be ordered on the LAROOT menu. They are Maya's curry and Maya's island salad, inspired by my Afro-Caribbean roots. Partnering with LAROOT was a natural fit. Their love and respect for global flavors, tummy-warming delicious meals, and nourishment is very much in line with my food philosophy. What do we have here, Chef?
So, first thing is we have our fonio salad.
That's right.
I know you love fonio.
I do love fonio.
And we have our black-eyed peas, our roasted okra, and then this really bright guava vinaigrette.
I love it.
Yeah,
One of my favorite things about this salad is all the different color and the textures. And I love that it takes you around the diaspora.
Oh, yeah.
I remember receiving this to taste, and it arrived before I got home, and by the time I got home, there was only half left.
Oh. Best case scenario for us, right?
All right, so then what do we have here?
Now this is our crab curry. Now this is based on the dish when you told me kind of like some of your favorite foods and you're like, I like curry crab, and I go, well, how do I get that to someone at home in a way that is like easy to work with, where you have like that warm spice curry, you have some crab in there, and then those beautiful plantain dumplings inside. So it's also one of my favorites.
Yes, yeah. Oh my goodness, I have to tell you, dumplings, I think there's nothing better than a dumpling, and every culture has their version of a dumpling.
Yes.
So there's this place in Tobago that I've gone to for years, and it's one of these shacks, and the woman is Miss Trim. And she has a curry crab and dumpling that inspired this. So that was the flavor that I was thinking about for this dish. And when you hit it on the nose, I was so like, yes, Miss Trim.
You know what? That's like the highest honor, right? You know, to make someone feel something, and then especially to take them to your point, a dish that like makes you feel cared for. As a chef, I think, you know, it felt like someone wanted me to choose at one point. Would I be a healthy chef or would I be a good chef? There was only one path and one vision to creating food that treated someone's body well, and it meant a reduction of flavor. Which for me, I go, if I have to choose between, you know, healthy food and good food, it's good all the time. So it's tough, right? And I think that with LAROOT, and then especially with ours, because our flavors are so aligned, like when it comes to diasporic stories, right? I'm going like, man, there has to be a way to make food that is good for you also taste great and make you feel something. So when you talk about curry and dumpling, you go, okay, this is something these are things that have always been put together. And then you can sit and tell me, this is why it's good for you. And so I've sacrificed nothing along the way. It was flavor first. And I think in our work together, my favorite part is you being able to, you know, mirror back to me how these things that make sense, you know, from a cultural perspective in food, from a flavor perspective as a chef, how you can come back to me and go, and this also makes sense in how it's going to interact with your body.
Definitely.
So special.
So I had to take the science of what I had learned and then apply it to what I knew. And like also honor what I knew as much as the science that I had learned.
Wow. People want to highlight how different we are, and I think through my food, through LAROOT, the legacy story I want to tell is that we have a lot more in common than we do in difference. And food is just like maybe God's gift to me and the language that I speak in order to tell that to the world.
I love that.